So this is Mary. I got her at the good time because she just had a half a protein bar, which she graciously given me half. So Mary, how's it going? Oh, she's not going to talk. Is it just going to be sign language?
Silence.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm an interpreter for her.
Yeah.
Okay, the R-rated version?
Yes.
The deep version?
So, I've met Mary on a couple occasions, but we haven't tripped together. Actually, we're going to be on a trip soon, but she got in on the women's TPP trip. So, is it turning out to be the way you expected?
It's everything I expected.
There probably isn't as much low water, right?
We actually had a decent amount of water.
Yeah, yeah.
It was expected. Yeah.
And Mary displayed her ability in the bog.
It's all that swamp experience I grew up with.
And she's really talented. Like, she's got some good sense of balance, and I did miss it on the GoPro, but yeah. So you having a good time?
Very good.
That's awesome.
Food's awesome.
Food, yes. The food has been amazing. We've been eating well, and I think it's well deserved, seeing that we've been putting some serious calories into cleaning these trails. So, all right, Mary, thanks for talking to me and not just giving me sign language. And last we have Heather here.
Do you want sign language from me?
As long as it can be interpreted.
That easy enough?
I think we already had that.
I feel like you've seen that a few times.
Yeah, I've tripped with Heather a few times, and Heather doesn't hold anything back with me. She steals my jubes.
What jujubes? I've seen no jujubes from you this time.
I have them in the pack for you today.
Right on.
So, how's the trip turning out for you?
Fine.
And tripping with these amazing women? Rockin'.
Yep.
And you are the lopper expert. I think we called you. What do we call her?
Lorena.
Lorena.
Lorena Jube.
Oh, dude, let's discuss DQ's nickname.
Yeah.
DQ, you're next up. Come on over.
All right. So Heather's got an interesting event.
He's eating his jelly beans.
Yeah.
His jujubes.
So Heather's got an interesting event right after this trip. What are you going to be doing, Heather?
I have a wedding to go to.
And what are you going to be showing off?
My bruised shoulders, my 2 wasp stings, my
Right.
bruised knee when I fell on the rock.
Right.
You're gonna be. What else is left?
You're going to be the talk of the
I
wedding.
know. I'll be multicolored.
There we go. Heather has also been our bug magnet. Honestly, she's been pretty much taking all the bug bites for us, so we appreciate her. So we'll invite her back. All right, before I get lopped. At this point, the women's team had cleared a total of 6 portages thus far, the last one to Sea Creek and another unnamed body of water. Waconiston River, our original goal, was now in striking distance, but unfortunately we ran out of time and now needed to head back. Is it a chick campsite? Is that chopped wood?
Wow.
So right in there? Okay. Noted. Actually, let me take a shot of this one. Oh, woman down! Woohoo!
Make it happen.
What?
Get messy.
It's you, me.
Alrighty, let's go.
Girl, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's see that ready face.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to. You can do the crawl.
How do you want to do this, David?
We'll kind of do the same way, I guess. Now it was finally back to portaging. So this is day 4. It's about 3:30, and so we cut the first portage from Surveyor Lake into the creek that runs into a few ponds that eventually goes into Sea Creek, I think, and then eventually goes into Waconason River. And because the fact that we have to do there and back, we had the 1 o'clock turnaround point, so we were able to cut the first portage into the creek, and then we had to do the turnaround. So I'm just going back for the canoe on the longest portage that we cut. It's probably about 700 plus meters. This one took us a long time. It was a doozy. The skies had cleared by the time we arrived on Elsie's Lake, so we took the opportunity to go for a swim and wash off before continuing on. The downside of going back was now working against the current, but at least we knew where to go. However, walking our canoes was far from over. This section was a bit tricky, deeper in some sections and shallow in others, but throw in slippery rocks and even rocks in the way, you just may experience a slip or two.
Slow down, slow down.
Elm! Something about Mary. I think that's going to be your nickname because there's just too many things. Holy crap. There was a short 50-meter portage along the way that bypassed a small falls that we didn't have to cut. Because of the soft surface, we took advantage of my Royalite canoe and just dragged it across. Look at you, go!
That's all you got.
So see where that current's coming in? We'll try to aim for there. Just give me 2 seconds. Alright, here we go. After another lake paddle, we finally made it back to Elsie's Creek on our way to Russian Lake, our destination for the night. At times we had to drive with our paddles, pushing off the soft, shallow bottoms, which took both effort and coordination. One more drive. 1, 2, 3. We're almost through. There we go. We almost made it the first time. Walking a canoe may not be as appealing as paddling it, but in our circumstances, sometimes walking the canoe gave our arms a good break.
Walking our canoe.
Despite the long day, it was great to see everyone still in good spirits.
I don't remember this either. What? What are you doing?
No, my question is, what are you doing?
I don't know. On a break.
From here, we had 3 back-to-back portages with short paddles in between to get to Russian Lake, so I stopped filming to speed things up as it was getting late. We arrived at Shark Point just in time as the last of the light faded away. So Alice is going to be our bartender for tonight.
Trying.
Big thanks to Man Camping, Scott of Man Camping, for providing us a margarita mix. Here we go, it's pocket cocktails. And and he also gave us tequila for this margarita mix. So, Alice is gonna shake it up.
In a minute, I have to add water.
Okay. The tequila with the...
Well, yeah, I guess it's better shaken up.
Yeah. Shaken, not stirred.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm putting the light on you. So here we go. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake.
Shake your booty. Where's your water bottle? Oh, there it is. There is lightning. Or was that the head? All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
So cheers to a kick-ass women's team. Cheers.
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 Tequila.
Cheers, Heather.
Cheers, Heather. What? Cheers.
Cheers to back pain remedy.
Yeah. Well, not bad. It's pretty good.
Mm. I gotta drink it slow, or else.
Empty stomach.
So unfortunately, we did get hit by the thunderstorm and couldn't enjoy our nice fire. Due to this, it was a short night. Supper, then bed. So good morning. It's the last day of the women's TPP trip, and right now we're in the middle of a storm. It was raining all night, And we just had breakfast and we thought the rain was going to pass, but it started to come down. And not only that, the wind is starting to rip, as you can see in the tent. So as you can see, everyone's got their rain jackets in the bug shelter. And we're going to head out into that maelstrom any minute. So should be a fun day heading out. We'll be super soaked. Thankfully, the storm broke soon after. Not like we needed it, but it did give us the motivation to get the day started. So DQ, what's the chances of making it back without sinking?
100%.
100%? How does your partner feel about that?
Awesome duct tape job.
I'm really thrilled that
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to swim home.
And you're going to wear your life jacket today, right?
You're right.
Right, awesome. So where's the hole?
Can you see by
Behind that amazing patch
really
job.
patched
The
up?
black one or this? So actually, there's lots of patches.
The bigger black one.
The bigger black one?
Looks like it put, yeah.
Dude, man, your bottom looks like it's going to fall out any minute. Well, you know what? You can sup the way home, right?
Yeah, well,
You could be our two-man sup team.
Yeah. There you go. That was not in the trip description.
No, it wasn't.
told her she gets a full experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bush crashing,
You get 2
rugged
patches.
boat.
Yeah.
My swimming badge and my swimming badge. Yes.
Do you mean you didn't bring your water wings?
Oh,
There you go.
next time.
Next time.
There is a next
Huh? We'll go ahead. It's to the right. No, you're going past right here. No, yeah. You gotta go backwards. Yep. Go back that way. Okay. And this way, right here. And then to your left, yeah.
That's why they came in handy for this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a boat.
Yeah.
I would have. Well, I had a boat, but I wouldn't have brought it. Would have brought my solar.
Love tab.
And I can't want to suit you. Pray for my wife. You see the GoPro video? And I'm just sitting there on the side of the slope waiting for her. It's like, can't see. Yeah, she just goes by. And I'm like, I'm actually. She's like, how? Like, you can't see.
We were moving along at a good clip, covering familiar territory. This was Portage number 4, from Jimbog Lake to Ankle Lake. It went about half shin deep. Yeah.
Filming, let's help.
Do you want to just roll it? Because you're gonna go in.
Damn sticks.
Yeah. Oh. Then of course there was the infamous crossing, where even the log bridge was no help due to all the rain. Oh, you know what? It's slippery. Yeah. Here. Put it down. Yep. But we got across okay, and now had to tackle the long climb up. Oops.
That's a slippery rock.
Straight through. And lastly through the big bog before arriving at Ankle Lake. So this is the last day of the trip. We haven't really done much terms of video, just because it's been raining on and off, and it's cooler today. Temperature has finally dropped. Certainly feels like fall is coming. Luckily, in the last 4 days, we didn't have torrential rain, but we did have a good amount of misting rain throughout many of the days. The rain seems to have come more in the evening, except today. So we're on the second last portage, which is the downhill section from this unnamed pond. And today we're just going at a pretty good clip just because we want to get out at a decent time. And so we're really pushing the speed and the efforts to get through this. So I think people are just getting a little worn out, but we've only got a little more to do and we'll be out at the cars pretty soon. Right now, what time is it? 1:23. We were hoping to be at the car by between 12 and 1, so we're running a little late. But like I said, it was just a little hard to start today because of the heavy rains that we were experiencing this morning. So we're almost there. Last portage. Oh, go ahead. Oh. So we're just now approaching the end of the trip. It is about almost 2:15, and this team kicked ass. We didn't reach our goal ultimately, but we created some awesome trail through some beautiful wild country, and super proud of this team. Amazing. We did it! Woo! Woo! Soft landing. We quickly unpacked, redistributed our gear, and changed into clean, dry clothes as we munched on Alice's delicious date balls. And you can bet congratulations were in order. Only 6 days ago, most of us were strangers. Funny how recreating an old canoe route can bring people together.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just trying to fit 5 people's worth of camping gear into this van. Heather's going to a wedding and she'll be in Sudbury, so I came with her, but unfortunately she's going to be staying here, so the rest of us will have to fit in this van, so it'll be a little tight. We're going to make it work.
Oh, like saturated in here.
Yeah, your foam is just...
Look here.
Oh.
Oh my god.
At least it's up, right? Like if it was low,
Is it the bottom?
You'd
It
be in
was
trouble.
just squirting water the whole time yesterday.
Don't make it work.
we separated ways in Massey, where we stopped to have a meal and ice cream at a truck stop en route, as Heather had to make her way to the wedding. Oh.
She pulled out the good stuff.
In my bag. Am I stressed?
Yeah.
He's paranoid.
Thanks for the fun.
Drive
Hey,
safe.
I wish I could hang out with you guys, but I have no idea
The
what
man is calling.
What are you doing?
The women's TPP trip was a success, and we traced another 10 kilometers of the old canoe route while creating 6 new portages. The work is far from over, but you can bet we'll be back.